What's T, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's happening, y'all? Y'all see who he is. Before y'all ask, Josiah didn't make it, but we're gonna make it do what he got to do anyway in his absence.
Yeah, he had something going on like with his I think that's that media thing he got going on, that little
Yeah,
media boot camp thing he got going on. So bro trying to do some big things right now, so that's why he couldn't be here today, y'all. So it's
right.
just gonna be us. We gonna hold it down for him though.
As always.
We gonna hold it down for him.
No, Vita's daughter. I didn't make it to Virginia yet. I'm not gonna be there till Friday, unfortunately. But that's all right, because I'm still gonna make it down there. It's just gonna be on Christmas Eve. It
Why you
don't matter.
change?
Because I'm riding with my cousin and he has to finish a job first. It was
Oh,
either
okay.
get a ride with him or hop on the train or a plane, and ain't no sense in that.
Oh, how long you gonna be in Virginia?
To the third.
Okay. Oh well. I don't know if we're gonna do no roast review Wednesday, child.
Listen, I mean, that'll be up to y'all. If y'all wanted to still do it or something like that, if I can make it around, I could do it.
Yeah, it just depends on what everybody got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's all it depends on. Like, like if you can make it, that's fine. Now, if Josiah can't do it, ain't no need for me to be trying to do no roaster review and then try to find two people to sit in for y'all. I don't want to do all
Right.
that. I
Because
don't want to do all
I'm
that
winning.
because it ain't gonna be what they want us to do no way. So I ain't gonna do all that.
Mm-mm. Well, I appreciate it being 69 people up here, and I'm sorry it took me so long to make the link, you guys, but people are going to be flying in the way they do. It don't matter. So before we get started with the actual thing, I went on ahead and was messy and pulled 4 tweets that I figured we could go on ahead and gag about a little bit that pertain to Sunday night's episode. Now again, none of y'all
Not
Porsche
tweets of the
fans.
week.
Yeah. Now again, y'all Porsche stands, don't go on about y'all business, all right? Because I ain't tweet shit. All
One
right,
just blocked
these
me.
people.
One just blocked me while I was at the barbershop. One literally just blocked me.
Why?
After they came in my mentions, after I checked their ass, then they want to block me. You should have came for me. Like, what's the point? Like, you should have just left
Right.
me the hell alone. But instead, you want to come for me. Okay, keep coming though.
Yeah.
Keep coming. Keep coming.
Well, we gonna get on down to because they really gonna get mad if that's the case. We about to get on here to get down to these tweets of the week, girl. Now the first one that I that I got is the only thing I'm understanding from this show is that Portia thinks the world revolves around her and they allow it, and I agree.
Period. 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 Period.
Especially Lauren. Because Lauren did get on my nerves this episode with that calling in a Porsche and what Porsche gonna think and how Porsche gonna feel and all the rest of that.
But see, that's my thing with Lauren, though. It's like she don't give a fuck about how you feel, so why you care so much about how she feels? Like I get it, that's your sister and everything like that, but your sister really don't be caring about your ass the way you be caring about her, and that's just real shit.
And that's real, period. And if y'all mad, y'all mad. Go back and look at Real Housewives of Atlanta. She been treating her like a piece of shit since then. It ain't just stopped with this show.
Exactly. Period. Like they always do that. Like, but I'm again. I don't want to skip because shit. Go
All right.
ahead, twin. Because I'm really about to let Portia have it all over again. Go ahead.
Child. Well, the second tweet that I got is it seems like Art Darlene and Storm may be in need of a different show, like Iala Van Zandt. Yeah, Iala. Yeah,
Period.
Iala, I'm mad that you gone so soon, girl, because they really could have used it.
Yeah, because it's like Stormy really don't fuck with her mama at all,
At
and I
all.
want to know why.
That's why I wish Portia was closer to her family. We could have found out why.
Period. Okay.
The next one, if Portia can get engaged to a co-worker's husband, Dennis, a single man, can bring a date on the trip. And I feel the same
Period.
way.
Period, bro. Period. Like, my thing is, like I keep saying, why do they always want to micromanage everything this man do? Like, at the end of the day, if he want to bring a fucking date, let him do that. Like, he's obligated to bring a date if he wants to. He got to sit up and watch you be with this woman's husband all the while. Every time he show up for filming, he got to be around this nigga all the time. So why you got an issue with him bringing a woman on the trip? I'm confused. If you over him, I'm confused. Oh, you ain't
I
over him.
agree.
That's why. That's fine.
That shit retarded. Here
But
go the
she
last
is.
one, y'all. Porsha should have never let us know Dennis. Now I love his cheating ass, and I'm on your
Period.
side because I had all intents of not seeing it for Dennis.
Period. Not period. Now I want to watch it. Now I want Dennis to have his own spinoff now. I'll
Or
watch it.
or Dennis, if you want a messy place to come and tell us some stuff that you know, some type of tea or something like that. I
You
mean,
know, you
you
could
can
come to
always come around here.
me, Terrence, and Josiah. We'll be down for the cause now. We will be
Yeah,
down
I
for the
mean,
cause now. Y'all listen, okay? Now this is the one time because I be trying to portray this classy image, unproblematic image for my brand, but at heart I'm kind of messy and I love the mess. So.
right, me too. Ain't nothing wrong with living a mess.
That's
Um, and
because I've
one,
been hanging around Terrence too long.
don't be blaming me for that. So, before we get to the actual review, there is one little hot topic that came up, and I think you did something about it. About
Mhm.
basically both of them going back and forth talking about neither one of them are great parents to Pilar, and I really feel like that's just a whole lot.
It is. It is. And then on top of that, she's saying that he don't pay child support. She's saying that he broke. She's saying all types of stuff about him. And then she even said in the video that I did,
Mm,
it's apparently they were still filming because she said they just filmed the scene last week. And he went in on Porsha and she said that he went in on her and she don't know if the shit gonna be airing. The fact is she don't want it to air. That's the problem. She don't want it to air. That's all that is. But she ain't got no control like she thinks she do.
at all, because if it's juicy, they gonna damn add. Because this
Period.
show is tanking, y'all. I don't know how much the reviews were this week, but anyway.
Listen. That's all listen, that's all we gotta say about that. Them ratings is a mess.
A mess.
Salt Lake City getting more than her.
Yeah,
Okay?
and it
Like
was good too, child. It was even though them hoes folded. You
You
gotta
making
watch it if
me
you want to talk
you
about it.
making me mad now because I ain't watched Salt Lake City since like episode what 3 or 4. I
I'm
stopped
telling you to
watching
get
it because
back in it.
it was so damn boring to me.
Well, it's picking up now, friend. I'm telling you, it's picked up now.
Ooh, Monique
Mhm.
King. Ooh. Oh wait a minute. Someone said that you showed them some love today, I believe, because their friend died or something like that.
Ooh, I'm glad I showed you love for the friend that died, but who was it?
They in the chat.
Sean?
I don't know if they said you show love to them today or not, but I'm guessing what you're doing right now is making them laugh. I guess I don't know if I'm reading it right.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could make you laugh. Thank you for the love this morning, Terrence. My friend passed away this morning, but she really made me feel some such type of way. Oh, you're welcome, boo. I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, I know how it feels to lose a friend. I just lost one in October. That is still the worst thing in the world. I'm
I
sorry.
know it could be. I don't want to go through that.
Mm-mm.
Well, y'all, now we can get on here and get down to this boring, tired, delayed, and trifling ass episode because I was really bored. It was just, it was what it was. I watched it because I knew y'all wanted me to.
Right.
Um,
Period.
yeah. So the episode continues with Porsha apologizing to the family, but then starts it off by saying that she really wants to know everybody's true intentions of being there. And that made me go like this because I was there. Like, I don't even know why the hell I'm there. Like, I don't know what I'm there for and what I'm there to get out of this.
Period. No, everybody's intentions are to get some airtime and get a check. That's why everybody's here.
Yeah,
Because no one really
especially
gives a fuck
for me.
about you. Because no one really gives a fuck about you blending your family. Period. No one really gives a fuck. We just here for a check.
Mm-mm,
This what we
mm-mm,
here for. If we're being honest, we don't give a fuck about your family. We here for a
mm-mm,
check.
mm-mm.
This is what we here for.
Period. No shade, but it is.
Just
So,
like me, just like me and T are here for a check. We don't even like
right,
your ass, bitch. We don't even
at
like
all.
but we here for a check.
At all.
And those views is on point, bitch. Okay.
Period. I'm almost to 7K. I appreciate it. They keep
Period.
creeping on up.
Period. Okay. Our roasted reviews are getting good numbers and every damn thing. Oh, we doing it,
Mm-hmm.
baby. So continue on with your fuckery. We gonna watch it.
And thank you kindly. Girl. Darlene crying. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
that was some bullshit.
Was she talking about her nose and her feet? I thought she said her nose and her feet.
I just heard her say her feet, and after she said her feet, I really checked out on her ass after that because I just couldn't take another second on her dumb ass. Something wrong with Darlene.
Yeah, because it's like you constantly put a bunch of material shit over your daughter all the time.
And that may be why she got an issue with her.
Yeah. That still don't excuse Storm for her behavior. We're going to get there in a minute. I want to make that very clear.
Yeah, Thunderstorm got to go.
And we really going to clear up something that happened down here to this thing, too, because a lot of y'all pissed me off under my comments. We're going to get there in a minute.
Oh, I want to know what this is, honey.
We'll get there in a minute. So,
I'm just saying. What, T?
Auntie Liz was a whole... Auntie Liz...
Hey, listen, T. Auntie Liz is we is Auntie Liz. Period.
Yes.
Because she said exactly what the fuck we would have said if we was sitting there. She was like, I really don't know why I'm here. I don't even know half the people at the table.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, seriously? She said, I feel like the only person that's really my family at this table is Lundy. Lauren is my niece, but I really don't know her like that. And I'm just like, okay, so Lauren wasn't close to the family like that. Because the way, yeah, because the way Porsha got this shit looking like they such a close knit family. Got her daddy side and her mama side, all of her cookouts and shit. We thinking that they're a close knit family, but looking to me like they're not. So that's another one of Porsha lies, huh? Auntie Liz put it on blast without trying to put it on blast.
Now, myself personally, I felt like she was more so giving that to Dom and Lauren W. Now, Lauren W, I mean, that's Porsha's assistant. Fine, whatever. But I was all on her side when it came down to Dom because my thing is, that's Sugarfoot not even your best friend. That's Lauren and your cousin's best friend. That's just your old assistant. And I don't care what none of y'all say. I still feel like if you inviting best friends on a family trip, where the fuck is Shamia? Because ain't Shamia your childhood best friend? And wasn't Shamia the one that introduced your ass to Simon?
So according to you. So why she got on the trip?
Yeah.
So is what the street saying the truth about them saying that you was mad at Shamia because she signed to be on Candy's OLG spinoff and not yours? Is that why she's not? Oh, okay.
Girl, to let the people tell her Shamia didn't want to have nothing to do with none of this. And I said, well, she got something to do with it. She set him up.
But I mean, listen, Porsha said she set him up, but then she said that they was in the DM, so we don't know how they got together.
True.
We don't know how they got together at this point, so it is what it is. Porsha is trash.
Trash. Thank you, April Glow, baby. I really don't get the stance. Porsha is trash. Think about all the stuff she done. Would you really be her homegirl?
I wish Terrence would do some shit. The shit that Porsha did, I wish he would do that to me. I wish he would do. I wish Terrence, Josiah, Jamar, I wish and one of the four of y'all would do any of that to me. I leave that group message so fast.
Period. Period. Ciao.
I leave that group message so fast. I don't fuck with none of these bitches. I don't fuck with none of them, okay? Period. Because it's just like, are you serious? But Shamia is a fool. Because I love Shamia. I like Shamia. Don't get me wrong. I really do like her when she's not with Porsha. I like Shamia.
Right.
But Shamia is a fucking fool. Simply because of the fact Porsha been shitting on her. And if I was Shamia, I would have stopped fucking with Porsha when she dropped me like a bad habit for Phaedra.
Point blank.
When she sat up there and she let when she sat up there and she let Phaedra shit on Shamil and she didn't say a word to defend her and she agreed with it, I would have been stopped fucking with her.
Me too. I couldn't have did it. So Gina can't smell selfish, so she had to get up and leave. Myself personally, I'm calling bullshit. But whatever, goddamn Gina, I'm gonna let you have it. Cause I mean, I get it. I'm allergic to seafood too, but the smell of it don't make me wanna, But that's just me. If you ain't gonna be there no more, just say that, goddamn Gina.
Gina had to get her airtime. That's all. Gina had to get her airtime.
So, Lil Miss Storm Chaser claimed that she want to come and make new relationships. That's the only reason why she here. I just don't believe her. I just feel like she a clout chasing little bitch that want to be down with Porsha by any means necessary. That's really what I think of her. I could be wrong.
That's how she acts, though.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but to me, that's just what she give me. Like, I'm sorry, because other than that, I don't know what the fuck she here for. Because she ain't giving nothing else.
All she giving is I'm gonna pick a fight with Dennis and act like I was fucking him before Porsha was. She's also giving I want to be like Porsha. I want to be twinsies with Porsha. She's also giving I want to be like Porsha because I want the things that she got. Listen, watch Color Me Pink's movie on her book. She gives me that Korean bitch in Color Me Pink's little and Color Me Pink's feature film on her book Paper Heart. Y'all need to go watch that. She acting like she was that girlfriend, but was fucking on her man the whole time and was telling her don't. If y'all haven't seen Color Me Pink's movie, y'all need to go watch that shit on Tubi, please.
Yeah, go watch it. It was good.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, that's what Stormy gives. That's exactly what she gives, and she do too much for some camera time. She do too much.
Absolutely, way too much. So Dennis says that he's here to get a better relationship with Simon, so far as it is with co-parenting, I suppose. But what got me was when he said the family is broken and it is up to Porsha to fix it because she's ahead of the family, so far as why they're all there and everything like that. He was right. That is all on her. They're all there because of her. I don't know what happened between him and Storm. I don't know. But all I know is he was trying to talk. She said something. He already don't really fool with her. So, of course, he's irritated. So now he's there verbaling back and forth. He decides to tell her to shut the fuck up.
Right.
And then leave. Now, here's what pissed me off.
And that's the part that pissed you off. That's the part you're talking about.
This is the thing that pissed me off. Because in my review, I said, so? Because they made it a big deal. Lauren, at the table, she did it twice. At the table, she made it a big deal by him being a man, telling her to shut the fuck up. And I said, so? In my review, I said, so what? She needed to shut the fuck up. I don't give a damn who told her to shut the fuck up so long as it was said.
I was here for it. I was here for all of it. I was here
so many people. Some of y'all females came up under my comments. Oh no, that was very disrespectful. He shouldn't be talking to women like that. No, I agree with Lauren all the way. He a whole ass man. He need to learn how to control his emotions. What?
My thing is that why do you always, it's not like he went up to the woman and slapped her in her face. It's not even like he called her a bitch or a hoe. He just simply said shut the fuck up because she was being aggressive towards him and she was constantly getting involved in the conversation when it didn't have nothing to do with her. And then on top of that, you don't fuck with him and you know that he don't fuck with you. So why you keep getting in the fucking conversation? Like why y'all not saying nothing to Stormy? Y'all didn't tell her nothing when she kept getting in the conversation. If anything, y'all should have told her to shut the fuck up if y'all didn't want him to do it. If that's the fucking case, she needed to shut the fuck up. And it's just on period. I don't care. She should have just shut the fuck up. What do y'all tell Punk and you should have just sat there and ate your food? Because you need to shut the fuck up. That's what Storm needed to do. She disrespectful as fuck. She disrespectful as fuck. You better be glad he didn't do what I would have did. What I would have did, I would have said, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Right. That's what I would have did. That's what I would have did. Because it was just really making me mad how so many people came up in the comments with that foolishness. Hey, sis, nothing much. Just gag a Porsha for a hot little minute. We ain't going to be up here long. because it wasn't much.
It really wasn't. We just making it do what it do with what we got.
Period. So after that whole situation happened and Dennis left, and then Stormy decides she wants to leave the table and make a grand exit. I don't know. So in the middle of all of that, Porsha got the nerve to say that Dennis was projecting and creating drama. He created drama this entire time, according to Porsha. And she rebuts Philip, saying that why don't he be a real man and help fix her family since it's so broken? Now, my thing is, why the fuck is that his responsibility again? Is that not the responsibility of your silverback because he's marrying into the family? So if it's Dennis's job to save your family, be a daddy, provide you with clothes and Versace suits and all that shit, still apparently, what is Simon here for?
Period. Cause ain't that supposed to be your man?
Right.
So why Dennis gotta fix anything? He not your man no more. He just your baby daddy. So what the fuck is he fixing your family? It's just like me telling my mom. This is like my mama telling my father, who she hasn't been with since 90 fucking 3, to go and fix her family. For what?
I didn't get it.
They're just my mama's baby daddy, me and my sister's father. So what does he look? If anything, he fix his own damn family. He don't need to be fixing hers.
I totally agree. I don't know, like Porsha, it may be some validity in what people are saying about her maybe wanting Dennis again, because it's just funny. Like you expected him to hold the door open for you. You expected him to pull your chair out. You still want to keep his Versace robe and make excuses as to why you deserve to have it and not him. Then you want this man to bust and break his back to help you fix your family. I mean, that's everything that Simon is supposed to do. For all of that, you should have just stayed engaged to Dennis.
Wanted to do anyway. If we're being honest, you just all you saw was the jets and the hookah and the pool and the house. That's all you saw, and you thought you had a prize. Goodbye.
So Dennis and Lauren W switch rooms, and this goes back to what I said before about Lauren feeling away about her brother-in-law telling to shut the fuck up. Now Londi was a whole mood. Londi was like, okay, fine. He shouldn't have said it. I should have said it because she needed to shut the fuck up. I say, yes, God, Londi.
Period.
Londi is
I like
my
her.
favorite.
Me too.
Me too. Londi is becoming my favorite because that was weird.
Londi, Dennis, and Auntie Liz, they carrying this show on their damn back, okay? They are the reason why we watch this shit. Because I ain't watching it for Porsha. I'm watching to see what Dennis gonna say and do. I'm watching it to see what the fuck Auntie Liz gonna say in her damn confessionals. I'm wanting to see Londi check Storm and whoever else needs to be checked. And an honorable mention, I'm here to see Mama Gina, and how she reads Porsha. That's all I want to see.
Absolutely.
And the producers obviously like Dennis and her daddy's side of the family more than her and her mama's side, because Dennis and the daddy's side of the family getting all the airtime.
Yeah, they really are, and I appreciate it because the mama's side time. So,
period.
So after that whole debacle at dinner happened, Porsha and her silverback go up to their cage or whatever to go and eat their horde of bananas or whatever the hell it is they're supposed to do. I don't know what she does, child. I guess she be checking for lice in his fur or something. I don't know. So then she says that she didn't expect what happened at the dinner to happen. And then Simon says that he absolutely knew that it was going to happen and that it needed to, so that she could see people true colors. I found that as shade, but fine. So then Simon talks about how he still wants to have a conversation with Dennis and how he doesn't want him to leave. And he also puts a burden on Porsha to tell Mama Gina to stay the hell up out of their damn marital issues, and talks about how Dennis needs to step up more as a co-parent.
But what about you in your co-parenting? Because from the last time we checked, when you was with Fallon, you didn't spend no time with your own motherfucking kids, and they weren't even Fallon's damn biological kids. She was taking care of your kids. So what about your co-parenting, bitch? You know what? You and Porsha are really made for each other because both of y'all are hypocritical ass bats. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are let me say what Karen Huger would say. Y'all are hypocritical batches. Y'all
That's
are.
it. Okay.
Y'all
Period.
are. You gotta be kidding. Y'all are killing me. Okay.
My whole thing is if you feel a way about that, Dennis, Simon, Silverback, why couldn't you be a real damn man and go to the source? Why couldn't you just go to Dennis? And go to Dennis and say,
Yeah.
Dennis, listen, bro, no shade to you, but I really don't appreciate your mama constantly being in me and my fiance stuff. So can you like talk to your mom? Like that's what a real man would have did. Why would you lay that burden down on Porsha? That's not her mama.
Because he ain't no real man. He ain't no real man because we saw he wasn't no real man with the way he put out the fact that him and Fallon was getting a divorce. We already knew what type of time he was on
Mm-hmm.
anyway. And Portia thinks that shit is cute, and it's not. But neither is Simon.
At all. And neither is Porsha on a good day. So
You know what? I ain't
so
say that. I ain't say that. T said that. I ain't
I
say
said it. I said it. On my channel on a Wednesday night, I said it. So so Salmon and Dennis have breakfast. I mean, I guess that was cute. I mean, at least they was able to sit down and talk civilized. That's one thing I have noticed though. As much shit as we talk about Simon all deserve, he does show that he can sit down and have a conversation.
He can. Now that he can do. We can agree on that. He can sit down and have a conversation. Because Portia not gonna sit down and have no real conversation because she's childish. If the conversation don't go the way she wanted to go, she don't want to hear it.
Now I will say this. Another thing. Simon, this goes back to what I said earlier about you taking it to the source because I liked how Dennis was like, well, listen, that's your fiance. You go on ahead and let her know I'm bringing a lady friend. I was down for it. I listen. A favor for a favor. You proposed that situation of going to talk to Gina for on Porsha as a favor. So
Period.
in return, Dennis wants you to do this for him as a favor. I don't really find nothing wrong with that.
Period. A period. Okay. Period.
I am weak. Now Portia isn't cute on a good day. I love you two together. Thank you so much, blissfully single being.
Thank you.
Ciao. Girl. So Lauren has a meditation circle thingy, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody, well, not everybody show up. Auntie Liz show up. Dennis shows up. Londi shows up. Lauren does. I think Lena, and I think that was it.
Yeah, because Portia didn't show
Which but when does she ever? For Lauren, let's be clear. But I
up.
mean, and I said that in my review too, Lauren. I mean, I'm just saying, you sitting up here shade me, but I'm taking up for your ass. I just letting you know. I ain't got nothing else to say about you, Lauren, because obviously you sensitive. But my
Maybe
whole thing,
if she still ain't blocked me yet. I check every day to see if she blocked me, and she still ain't blocked me yet.
well, child, she pissed with me. I guess, child. But one thing I will say is I do appreciate Dennis for giving Auntie Liz the apology. I did feel like she was deserving of that, considering of her age and whatever the case may be. Like, I get why he apologized to her. I would have did the same thing.
Right. Period.
But then, much like you said, Lauren felt the way about Portia not being there. But again, when does
You ain't
she
gonna
ever
say
show up
shit.
for you?
You ain't gonna say shit. It ain't
Yeah,
like you
and I
gonna say
wonder why that
anything.
is. Like, even
You ain't
I
gonna
get
say
it.
shit.
But I look, fine. Y'all do what y'all want.
You
To the
ain't gonna
B.
say shit. You know you ain't gonna say shit. Period. You ain't gonna say nothing. And that's the reason why Portia is able to do and say whatever the hell she wants to say to all of y'all. She treat all of y'all like peasants. That's exactly how she treats y'all, and y'all let her do it. So keep
Mm-hmm.
on. Keep crying in your confessionals about it. Keep crying about she gonna keep doing what she wanna do
Mm-hmm.
to you. Period. She
And
didn't
y'all
show
gonna be
up.
mad, but hey.
She didn't show up, but let you not have to show up to something that she had. She'll be crying a bucket of tears and playing the victim and making you out to be the biggest villain of the world because you didn't show up.
Then she would have invited you out for some tired ass lunch just to point out how trifling you was for not showing up for her.
Period.
When
Okay, that's
she
exactly what she
employed
was.
you and gave you a job and had you on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, you know the type of shit she does. She do it all the time. Yeah.
Period. Period. You already know what she gonna give. You already know what she gonna give. Already. You know it. You know it.
So Londi telling Lauren that Dennis has a girl coming. Again, I don't. The Wayne thing that really pissed me off. Who has Porsha really fought and beat their ass? Kenya does not count. I don't care what nobody say.
All she did was
Kenya
drag her.
does not count.
All she did was pull her by the hair and drag her to the ground. I mean, of course, anybody can do that in a fight. You can drag
Yeah.
somebody by the hair, and then once you get them on the ground, they can roll around the ground and still whoop your ass. You didn't get a chance to see what Kenya could have did to your ass. You just pulled her by the hair and you dragged her to the ground. That's all you did.
My whole thing about it is how they sitting up here acting like Porsha just be out here Kimbo slicing
Oh
hoes.
my God, they be acting like Porsha is Porsha Ali. Like, girl. Like, even with shit, Cynthia karate chopped her ass. And
Right.
then when it came down to Jamie, I don't know we really couldn't tell what the fuck she did to Jamie because we really couldn't see shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm guessing she did whoop her. I don't know. Jamie looked like she can't fight. But it's just,
Yes, he
I mean,
did.
I don't know, but they see her in an altercation a couple of times, and you think that Porsha is Porsha Ali. Like, remember that time they was sitting on their rooftop eating, and Candy and Porsha got into it, and they swore up and down that Candy was scared of Porsha when she got up to go get some water, talking about she knew that Porsha was gonna. I'm sorry, I'm not saying this just because I like Candy. I don't believe Porsha will whoop Candy ass.
Yeah,
Candy
I
will give
don't
her
believe that
a
either.
fight of her life. I'm telling you.
Mm-mm.
And she
I don't
stepped in
believe
that
that
fight
either.
with her sister, she can whoop Porsche ass. That's all
But
I'm
I was
saying.
just about to say that. She was in the group with 3 bitches, okay? I highly doubt that she's scared of Porsha. I don't buy that.
I mean, really? Like, you really think everybody's scared of Porsha? Everybody ain't scared of Porsha.
Well,
Like, come on now. Like, put her in a ring with somebody on them love and hip hop shows and see how tough she is.
ooh,
Like,
child. Put it in
not
the
even.
ring. Put it in the
Not,
ring with damn Tommy or somebody or
yeah, I was just thinking
Abba.
about that. Or even she, basketball wise, put her in the damn ring with Malaysia and see if she win. I don't even fuck with Malaysia, but Malaysia will tear her ass apart.
Mm-hmm. Hell, put it in there with Evelyn to see what happens.
Not Evelyn.
Or Shawnee, because Shawnee swore up and down she could do something. I want to see it.
Shit, OG. Put her in the ring with OG.
Ooh, child. Ooh, Lord.
OG will kill
Nah.
Porsche.
Not OG. Not OG, not Tammy, not Brooke, not
Heck,
not Kenya Bell.
not even Brandy. Brandy looked like a
Yeah,
damn
not
sumo
Brandy.
wrestler anyway.
I wouldn't do it.
Mm-mm. They would kill Porsche. So y'all keep on giving her all these accolades because she pulled somebody by the hair and got karate chopped by Cynthia. Keep on.
Child, so the family goes down to the cenote, and that's a underwater cave or sinkhole or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they go for a cleansing down there with Lena. Listen, all of these cleanses, I think, is what the problem is. For real. Because every time Lena come around there with her sticks, her feathers, and her Florida water, bullshit happens.
Period. I believe
So
I think she's doing voodoo at this point. She
you
ain't
think
healing
so?
shit because she ain't healing nothing. Every time she come around, they get into it.
Maybe that's why
Every
Auntie Liz constantly singing Negro spirituals whenever they be coming around. Not that I blame her.
time.
Not that I blame her, because it's no shade, Lena. I don't mean to assault your heritage, nothing like that. I'm just saying, every time you do that, it never goes the way you think it's gonna go. That's
It
all I'm
never,
saying.
it never goes. Like, they always get into some shit. Every time she is around there, they get into something. Nothing healing ever happens.
Ever.
Nothing. Period.
Child, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Darlene the Storm.
Oh my God. You have to talk about that bullshit Darlene did, all that damn screaming, and Stormy gave her a church hug. Barely gave her a fucking hug as is, and you would do all that damn screaming.
I wouldn't have gave her ass a hug either. I really feel like this is another reason why I feel the way I feel about you, Lena, because she was praising God, but I don't think that was God that was in it. That was that bullshit that you be running around there doing with them sticks and the bells and all that stuff. That's really what I think that is.
That's all is what that is, period. Okay? Like period.
Because I want to say it is for the act and for the sake of TV, but it's like, why is this grown, rusty ass woman behaving like that? For whatever. Auntie Liz talks about letting go of the past. I appreciate you for your services, though, Auntie Liz. I appreciate you for that.
I liked her. I just love everything about Auntie Liz.
Me
I
too.
just love
She
everything
gives it
about
to
her.
me. I'm here for her.
She retweeted me, y'all. She retweeted and liked my
Oh
shit
yeah,
about
she
her.
retweeted y'all. Y'all know they ain't gonna fuck with me around there because Lauren don't. I mean, Dennis might. Dennis might. You know,
Dennis,
Gina might.
you want to interview Dennis? Please give us one.
I do want to interview Dennis. I really do. I really would love to interview Dennis.
Lauren would be so mad if you gave him an interview
Why?
because she blocked you. She gonna feel
So,
like you going to the inch, he going to the enemy.
bitch, she had a baby by the end of me, your sister. So what's the damn difference? What's the
see,
difference? Ain't
see,
no difference. He coming to the enemy and he slept with the enemy and procreated with it and had a baby. What difference does it make? You worked for the enemy. You owned the enemy show. What difference does it make? The enemy stole your damn near stole. Never mind. I'm not even going. I'm gonna leave your daddy and your mama and Miss and Porsha mama up out of this because they ain't none of my business. I won't dare. But y'all know what I mean.
oh, you said it, not me.
So what did you think about Dennis saying that he want to let go of things that ain't important? I really feel like that was shade.
That's definitely what it was.
And I think Porsha caught it. That's why.
That's why she mad. That's exactly why she mad. That's why she mad. That's why she mad. Period. Cause it was caught. Cause she knew he was shading her. She got mad. She knew it.
So how do you feel about Porsha saying that she wants to have more conversations with Gina about Dennis? Because she was like she was more mad with her than Dennis, and she didn't like that. You know, she figured that's toxic and all of the rest of that stuff. And that her and Gina got to have more conversations about that in the future. Because she said that because Gina talked about that she wants to be more forgiving of people. And then that's when she wants to come back and rebut with that, which I mean, the same way, not Darlene, the same way Diane take up for you, Gina gonna take up for like damn Porsha. Like you just like Dennis can Dennis have one person on so Dennis can't even
No.
have his mama on his side.
Because it's all about Portia. It's all about her. It's all about how she feels. She never cares about how anybody else feels. That's why Nene was calling her a bad friend. Because she is.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
is. She's a terrible person. And people let this little bring it on Compton Clover's ass persona she got fool them. And it don't fool me. I was fooled by her season 5 and 6. The first 2 seasons I was fooled by her ass. I
Mm-hmm.
started seeing her for who she was. I started to see it by season 7. She was slowly but surely getting on my nerves season 8. But by season 9, I saw it. She don't fool me. It's like she don't want nobody to have nobody in their corner but her. Like Diane and Lauren can sit up and uphold you and all the bullshit you do. They can uphold you and lying about somebody trying to
Mm-hmm.
do something to you, lying
Mm-hmm.
all on Candy and Todd. They upheld you on it. You can sit up here and sleep with somebody else's man in the public and they still find a way to make it okay. But Gina can't defend her son when y'all are constantly trying to paint him out to be this big bad cheater, this big bad person, and all of this other stuff. Yeah, Dennis did cheat on you, when you were pregnant. He did. Dennis was wrong for treating you the way that he did. He was wrong. Everybody knows that, and we all drug him for
Yeah, we
doing that.
did.
Even though I ain't like your ass, I still drug Dennis for doing
I
that
did
because
too.
it's wrong. At the end of the day, I'm a man that's been with a cheating ass man before. I know exactly how you feel, so I would never uphold that. But at the same time, we're not perfect either. And if your mother and your sister and everybody else can sit up here and defend everything you fucking do, then at the end of the day, Gina can defend Dennis.
And
I
that's
don't care.
point blank period. I
Whether
don't care.
I agree with it or not, she can.
Listen, when you said you lied about somebody doing something to her, I thought you was talking about that R. Kelly and Tamara Hall situation.
Oh, see, I wasn't even thinking about that, but
but you know, I'm gonna let that go too, because then people gonna get mad about that, and you know, because it's R. Kelly, we just supposed to believe it, even though that bitch was 25 years old and ain't nobody victim. But whatever, y'all, I'm gonna let fine, because I ain't got time. But remember, she was 25 years old. Now 14, 15, 16, no teen, 25. I'm leaving it at that. So,
because you know the people gonna get mad, child.
Yeah. So Lauren feels like she felt undervalued while she was working for Porsha, and she didn't feel like she was being appreciated at all. And she thought that she was over that, but she keeps continuing to find that she's not. And she wants to work on finally letting that go and forgiving her sister. And instead of Porsha saying, well, you know what, sis, after looking back at it and seeing how it was, I can get how you could take it that way. That wasn't my intentions, but I see that's how you felt. I apologize, sis. I appreciate everything you did for me. No, she didn't get that.
Of course not.
That's too much like right. What she get is, well, I guess she's just going to use this time of tearing me down to feel bad about myself to make herself feel good. I'm like, nah. Were you not watching the same season of that shit that we saw?
This bitch don't never want to take no accountability for the way she makes other people feel, for the way she treats people. This is my biggest issue with her. The bitch don't want to take no accountability. And yes, I called her a bitch. I know y'all hate to call her that, but at this point, this is what she deserves to be called. Because in that moment, she was a bitch. Just like she was a bitch to Lauren when she was yelling at her when she was pregnant. Like, she never wants to take ownership for the way she does people and the way she treats them. She never wants to take accountability. And her fans don't want nobody to hold her accountable either. And that's another thing that I can't stand about Porsha. Her fans really make me dislike her even more. Her fans make me dislike her even more. Here's my thing with Porsha. It's funny how she does not want to take accountability for nothing. And it just goes back to the Candy thing. Now that the producer has set up there and told us that he told her to apologize for his own benefit, meaning that the apology was never real to begin with. It's funny how you did that to Candy, and because she wasn't ready to forgive you yet at that season 10 reunion, you called her a victim. But yet if somebody did that to you, you would never let it go.
Right.
Like, let's not forget when Kenya first stepped on and Kenya was a bitch to you and all that shit. Bitch, you never let that shit go. You held that shit against her for so many damn years. You held that shit against her for so long. But yet you talking about, I want to be done with this Candy stuff. But you did it. So take responsibility for what you did. And the crazy thing about this is, she did that, and then the fans got mad at Candy for being upset because somebody lied on her that was supposed to be her friend. I'll never understand it.
I never understand it.
Like, Porsha can say and do whatever the fuck she wants to the people, but can't nobody get the same energy. I'll never understand.
I don't get it.
That's a good question, Marie. That's a very good question.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's a good question.
For me, and I'm only speaking for me, big face stands are worse.
Ooh.
Big face stands are way. Well, I can honestly tell you, doing this show, yeah, I've had some people get upset, but I've had more people that were fans of hers that was down for me dragging her versus what it normally is on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So for me, nah, it was big face stands did it for me. Like, they got the award for that for me. This time it was them.
You don't think it's neck and neck?
I don't. Because this is the most lenient that a lot of Porsha stance has been on me since last season.
You say you don't like Candace's hair, they gonna get mad.
Yeah.
You say you don't like her song, you a hater.
Yeah. Yeah. At least with some of Porsha's stance, at least they have enough morality and morals to know, nah, this ain't the move and this ain't cute. Yeah, I like her, but this shit ain't cute. That's what I can respect.
But then again, I don't know, because I think Porsha fans are the worst. For me, Porsha fans are the worst. It's like that's why I said, do you think they equal? Because I've had run-ins with both sides of the fence. I've had run-ins with both sides. Like I wasn't really Team Monique season 5, and the Candace stands was still coming for me. Like still coming for me. Like still coming from me. I still couldn't live. But them Porsha fans, they hate me, child. Somebody left a comment under Aaron's video the other day talking about the Porsha hate train. They named me, Rodney, Erica. They named all of us, child, in that comment section. And I responded to the comment because I felt like being petty that day, and I had said, now why am I in it? See how I get thrown into stuff? I ain't even did nothing. Now why you had to put me in?
And what comments they do this under?
They did that in Aaron's comments last week.
A Porsha show?
Yeah, I think Aaron's talking about Porsha's show or her book or something like that. And then I saw somebody leave a long ass comment because they was coming for Aaron about taking up for Porsha, and I felt like he was explaining himself too much to people, because regardless of the fact that you and I are on a different side when it comes down to this topic, we still rock with Aaron, and I don't want him to ever feel like he needs to explain himself to anybody. If he rides with Porsha, then that's on him. He rides with her. You can't make him change his mind on that. And I say that with love. I love Aaron, so it is what it is. Like, do I agree with his opinions? No, and he knows that we don't. That's why he comes over here and he fuck with us about it, because he know we don't agree with him. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't think he should be attacked for what he thinks or believes. Everybody in this bitch know he a Porsha stan anyway. We all know that. So if you know that he a Porsha stan, why go to his page and just make disgusting ass comments to him because he stand for Porsha? Y'all knew he stood for Porsha when he first started. So what's your point? You know what I'm saying? Right. So this, I was in the comments basically letting him know, like, listen, like, you ain't gotta explain yourself to nobody. Like, do you? This your shit.
They coming to see you. They don't like it. They don't like it. Who cares?
Right. Like, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. And as I was saying that, I saw somebody say they mad because you won't be on a Porsha hate train like Scotty, Erica, and Rodney, and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, oh, child, they named me, Erica, and Rodney. At least I'm in a company of great people. I love it.
Right.
Love Erica and Rodney. Love them.
Child. So it's time to go down to the dinner or whatever the case may be. And there are 2 seats that is empty. Whose seats is that? Dennis and that bitch. All right. I was down here for it. All right. Dennis said he won't come and she couldn't come to the sinkhole. So we not gonna be down here for that. Plus it's her birthday. He clapping some cheeks. Dear God. And so Lauren tells Porsha about Dennis bringing the date. And that's why he's not going to be at the dinner and yada, yada, yada. So in the middle of all of that, that's when this is another reason why Dom really got on my nerves, because I hate when they pick the resident sissy to do all the sissy fast shit and then they just be so down to do it. Like, it really got on my nerves how he was sitting up there like, because like kind of questioning Auntie Liz about Dennis' whereabouts, who the girl is, he bought a girl, why he bring a girl, and I'm just like, girl, where is your man? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, why you ain't bring your man, girl? Like, because quiet as it's kept, Dennis' girlfriend didn't need to be there at the dinner. You damn sure didn't need to be there at the dinner, and neither did Lauren W. need to be there at the dinner. Y'all bitches should have been sitting up in y'all rooms, because this is the family dinner. See, Auntie Liz is better than I am because see, I really would have like blasted on Don because he was really working my nerve. Like I
Like doing too much. Porsha probably put him up to do it. Porsha probably whispered in and said, I need for you the queen now when we go to this dinner.
and you do it. Child.
I know she told her to do it. I know she did. You can't tell me she did.
But I appreciate Auntie Liz and I appreciate what Gina gonna give too, because I don't think they gave too much of nothing. I think Gina gave what she wanted them to hear, but that was basically it.
Right.
But what killed me was how Porsha blamed Dennis not being there and blamed Dennis bringing a girl and blamed Dennis saying this and Dennis saying that. She blamed all of that on Mama Gina, calling her toxic. And I appreciated Lauren for saying, nah, Porsha, you can't lay this all on that woman. You can't lay this all on that woman.
It's so funny that she calls everybody else toxic, but she's the most toxic motherfucker sitting at that table.
Yeah.
But you calling everybody else toxic. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. I don't get it either. Like that's another thing. Everybody loves to say Porsha is so real. She claims she's so real. Porsha, you're not being real. And to be real, Lauren, you wasn't being real in that moment either. While I appreciate you for saying it in the confessionals, it would have meant more had you said it to her damn face.
But she ain't gonna do that. You know she not. She ain't doing shit. She ain't gonna do nothing but run her mouth in that damn confessional or tiptoe around the subject when she in her damn face. That's all the fuck she doing. She ain't gonna do shit.
But my thing is, she's gonna see it when the show airs.
Period.
So if
you
say it, yeah. So it's like if you said it in the confessionals, you should have just said it on the damn. That's a lot more spicy. That's more juicy. I want to see who will win in the fight between you and Porsha. I personally think Lauren will tear her ass up.
The way Lauren be looking like she just woke up in the morning every time she get in front of the camera, I just know she been taking boxing classes.
But yet I'm blocked. Now I ain't said nothing like Lauren. I ain't said nothing about you like that. But I'm blocked. Keep that in mind, girl. I ain't said nothing like that about you.
She probably don't even know who I am, child. She know who you are, though. She don't know who I am.
So Auntie Liz opens up about Lena's methods and Lauren opening up old wounds. And I was on her side with that because it's like, well, if we continue to open up these old wounds, is there a recourse for us of healing? Or are we just spilling out family secrets for this show and then everybody is just walking away to deal with it on their own? Like, I was kind of on her side with that because it's like, once we do all of this, what's the breakthrough? And what are the methods to help us get over it?
Exactly. That's what I want to know, too. That's a good question, by the way.
It is. That's a real good question. I really want to know. So, Storm talks about a toxic relationship that she had, and I said, well, now a lot of that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And Londi felt the same way. So Londi stopped her in the middle of that and brought up what happened between them. And I think Londi did that not to be funny, but I think she did that to be like, oh, all right, well, maybe that's why at the table when we had our situation, you took things left. Because she did. Like, I don't feel like what they was talking about or how they interacted with each other warned her standing up and slamming her hand on the table and da-da-da-da-da. It wasn't that serious. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of on Londi's side with that. But then Lauren tells her that because of which she should apologize. And she said, I will not. No. I lived.
I personally feel like she shouldn't have said. I felt like in that conversation, I just feel like it's a time and place for shit. And if she's sitting up here telling you something, bringing up something personal about herself, I feel like you shouldn't take out that time to bring up y'all beef.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. But I mean, she did stand in her shit. She said she wouldn't apologize, and so
that's what. Listen, say what you mean to me. What you say, I'm down with that. And she didn't apologize. I mean, she explained her case, but she showed
wasn't
you.
going. And she said she wasn't going to apologize, and she sure as the hell did.
And that's why I rock with her. I can fuck with her.
She sure
I'm
the fuck
telling you.
didn't apologize. I know that much.
So the last part about this is Porsha decides to come in out of nowhere and take up for Storm, and Londi feels the way about it, and that was basically the end of the episode. Do you think Londi had a right to feel a way about Porsha standing up more for Storm than her?
I think that Porsha should have been a bit more objective. It felt as though she was immediately on Storm's side.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Even though I feel like Lundy made the wrong move by bringing up their issues while they were talking about something serious like domestic violence and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like try to be objective. Like try to see it from both ends. But Portia is always like that though, because look at what happened with her and Candy and Phaedra. She immediately chose one side and then bothered to listen to the other side. Remember, just look at Shamia and Phaedra. She immediately chose a side that was not her best friend's side and just didn't listen to the other side. So that's what she do. She always picking a side all the time. Instead of being neutral in a situation, she always picking a side. And a lot of the times, the side that she chooses don't never be the right side.
Yeah, because I really don't see I just feel like even when this show is over with, Storm and Porsha are gonna have the exact same relationship. None. Like that's just really what I feel. And I like even though I give Storm the business, I kind of do feel bad for her because I could tell she young. And I could tell she really wanted to be down with the clique so bad. And I feel like once she finally realized that Porsha just needed her for this show and that's it, that's all, it's really gonna crush her. I feel bad for her considering what she's going through with Darlene crazy nut job ass, but
I don't know, child. It's just
I don't. She gets her face cracked every time. She does. She
but
does. But she
that's what
young
she
though.
get.
She
I know.
is young though. Ain't she like
I think
23?
no, I think they're talking about Portia when they say she get her face cracked every time she pick a side. I think they're referring to what I said. Well, she do her face do crack every time she pick a side, and the side that she chooses every time don't never be the right side. She never tries to see it from both angles. She always say, "Well, this is the side I heard first, so I'm gonna go with that side." No. That's not the way you maneuver in friendships or family relationships. You don't do that. There's a lot of people in my family that have issues with one another, but I don't get involved in that shit. I don't take no side in no situation. Each side can tell me their side of the story, and I sit there and I listen to both sides, and I don't have an opinion either way.
That's how it should be. That's
Either
how it should
way.
be.
If I wasn't there, I ain't got no opinion.
Well, listen, y'all. That's really all we got for this. Listen, in my opinion, I feel like this show is really gonna like. As so far as her and Dennis's relationship, like it's ugly. Like they already setting up here, telling on each other, talking about each other's parenting skills, and it's just like, is this what you really wanted from this show, Porsha? Like, because this is your real life. That is the real father of your child. Like, this is a real like when the camera stop rolling, you still gonna have this beef. Is it worth it?
And you still gonna have to deal with it. Like you still
Yeah.
gotta deal with him after this is over. Because he is the father of your child. So by you going on social media, and that's another thing, she go on social media and then she starts throwing all these darts at this man. But as soon as he come for her first, then her fans and shit gonna be trying to attack him, making it sound like he's dirty and low down for doing it to her. But look at what she doing, and now they
Mm-hmm.
defending her. No, she came to it with this bullshit. She always coming to social media with some bullshit, always trying to plead her case and state her case and try to make it seem like it's everybody else's fault. Like she don't have no fault in this. She just mad because of how this shit is airing and how it's making her look. That's what she's mad about. And on top of it, did you see the shit that she said on Twitter when she threw production under the bus? Because somebody said tweeted her saying that said and I'm paraphrasing, but they
Okay.
said something along the lines of They said something along the lines of how production is trying to make her look like the villain on her own show. And then she retweeted and said, "Child." So apparently she's having issues with with production. What you having issues with it for, girl? For all this
Right.
shit, you could have just stayed on the Housewives of Atlanta and let the shit play out there. But no, you thought you was making a power move by quitting all your little jobs. You quit the
Mm-hmm.
Housewives of Atlanta. You quit Dish Nation. You quit all your little jobs, put out a book, and got this damn show. And you thought that you was doing something. But instead, you further ran your whole image into the damn ground. Because people are starting to see you for who the fuck you are. And I'm living for it. I'm loving the fact that everybody's coming to me talking about, you was right all along. I knew I was, girl. I don't say shit for my
Totally
health.
agree.
I don't say
Hey,
shit for
J
my
Dub,
health.
what's happening?
It's the beard for me.
Y'all go, child. Y'all go. I fucking with you, bitch. Y'all go and check out my friend it's J Dub's YouTube channel. He also does this show as well. No, he don't do this show. I don't think he really fool with Porsha like that.
See, don't
But
nobody want to review it either. Like,
nobody want to review it. None. Dineva did one episode and he was done. And in that episode, he said, "Porsha, I love you. I can't do it."
it's like all the YouTubers that came before us and shit like that. A lot of them don't want to do. I know Bundy does it. But I know Ashley don't do it. I know Rocks don't do it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I
I'm
know them two
shocked
don't.
that Alex is doing it. I'm shocked he doing it.
Just like they was shocked that we was doing it. Like we doing it because y'all asked us to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the only reason why. And
and
then once I saw the views was doing real good, I said, well, at least I'm getting something.
I'm getting some out. We getting some up out of it. Then we got a little mini panel talking about it, and that's doing well too. So we getting some out of it here. It is what it is.
Well, child, that's it. That's all we got. We ain't got no more to give y'all with this. And Tisa tells makes it up. Shout out to Tisa because Tisa be getting all the tea, child.
Child, I gotta watch her videos, child, because they said she's spilling so much tea on Porsha and this show right about now. I gotta watch them damn lives that she did the day and the day before yesterday too. I gotta watch them. I've been behind because of this
I
holiday
gotta watch
rush
them
at work.
too.
She be
I gotta watch them too because a lot of people said the same thing. She got
They
nothing
be
but tea.
mad. They be listen. Before we go, Terrence, let me just say this because I be seeing what the fuck y'all be saying. See, y'all be mad at Tisa. Y'all mad at Tisa. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all. Team Porsche be mad at Tisa, but the thing about this is right here is the fact is Tisa be telling the damn truth, and a lot of the shit that Tisa said have come out to be fucking true. She told
Mm-hmm.
y'all that Neo's ex-wife or ex-fiance Moneta Shaw was gonna be on the show, and guess what? She's on the show,
Mm-hmm.
and she beefing with Marlo.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, whoa. She beefing with Marlo.
That's what I heard.
Why is Mayetta beefing with Marlo?
Apparently, Marlo beefing with her because Marlo was good friends with Neo's wife, Crystal.
Marlo, that ain't got nothing to do with you, bitch. You ain't nobody's wife, ain't never been nobody's wife,
Now,
ex-wife, fiance, nothing. Mind
now
your
that's
business.
now that's all alleged. That's what I heard. Okay, now that's what I heard, but that's it. But
And
yeah.
you know I love you, Mastercard Marlo, to always talk like this. You know I love you, girl. But mind your business. All right, you doing that same shit that Rashida did when it came down to Hurricane Michelle. That same shit. Mind your
Period.
business.
Period. So that's what I heard. But like I said, Tisa Tales had said that about a month or two ago, and it's out there now that Moneta Shaw was on the damn show. Okay, so I believe what Tisa be saying because the
Me
shit
too.
turns out to be facts every fucking time, and y'all gonna be watching just like the rest of us is. I'm gonna say that, child.
Well, since we talking about it, why is Marlo and Kenya beefing again? Please don't tell me y'all are beefing just for the sake of the show. Because I really feel like that's what it is. I really feel like the ratings was going to be dumb. I feel like everything was stalling. So why not reignite y'all beef again? It makes more sense for y'all to beef than to be friends to save the show. But
I
that's
don't know, but I never really seen it for them being friends anyway. I just felt like it was a friendship of convenience after they came, because I just feel like the shit that Marlo said about her mama and shit like that, that was a bit much, and I never would have been her friend again. And then knowing how Marlo got a peach. Now she gonna do whatever she can to keep that motherfucking peach. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know.
I
I
get
don't know.
it. I'm just sick of
I,
them two arguing. It's
I
always
don't know what they could possibly arguing about, but we'll see when the show comes out. But it better not be over nothing stupid. Like, please,
yeah.
it don't
Like
need to
at
be over
this
nothing.
point, y'all need to take that beef and grill it up. Like y'all need to just knuckle up. All right, y'all need to go on down there to the park somewhere and do what we used to do back in the day. At this point,
Like, if y'all have fallen out, please let it make sense as to why y'all
yeah.
falling out. Like, because not only is it Kenya and Marlo, but I heard that somewhere down the line, Sheree and Kenya are having a little tip too. So I don't know. But then again, they were also saying that Kenya and Sheree were pretty much a tag team on Drew. I don't know. It's a lot going on with that
I
show
mean, I
right
could
now.
see that because I heard everybody was against Drew this season anyway.
Pretty much.
So I could see them pulling a Nene and Kenya when it came down to Kim. I could see them pulling one of them. Ooh, that
Me
means the
too.
reunion gonna be stupid. I can't wait to see that. They
That
probably
reunion
gonna
gonna
put
be
that same
lit.
tactic.
They're gonna be lit. That reunion gonna be lit. But the way they talking about it, they saying that this shaping up to be a good season. They know they gotta bring it because that last season was a mess. So they know they gotta bring it. So I don't know. But with Drew, everybody being against Drew, I don't know how entertaining it's gonna be. But child,
Child. Oh, one more thing. We got to backpedal and put a coochie pop in a handstand because Angela Simmons came out and says that she is not filming for RHOA, but I don't know why. I feel like she fits in more with them than growing up hip hop. That's just me.
you think she fits in with them?
I feel like she fits in a whole lot better with these old, ornery, matronly, elderly women than she does around there with them other ones. Because like when Angela's over there with them, she does stick out like a sore thumb. Like the rest of them
I
want to have fun.
I do not like her on Growing Up Hip Hop. I don't. Like, Vanessa is my girl, but
Yeah,
Angela, I don't like her. Like, they could just throw her away. Like, I do not
that's
want her
why
on the
I'm
show.
telling you. She already
She
talk about she got a house in Atlanta. You may as well drop we and go around there to Bravo and get you a much bigger check, Angela.
cause
Why not?
cause we don't need her on Growing Up Hip Hop, and the only reason why she's on there, they got her like the anchor. But we don't need
We don't
you.
need her. Who
We
cares
don't need
about Anchor? Don't nobody
you.
like her.
We don't need you. Like, we have Brianna, we have
Right.
Cree, we have Savannah, even though she's annoying as fuck. We have Savannah, we got Cree, we got Brianna, we got Vanessa, we got even though we don't like that redhead girl that came in at the end, Sequoia, whatever the fuck her name is, that
Oh
got
yeah, I don't
into
like
it
her.
with Denise. We got
Yeah.
her, we got all these other entertaining people. We don't need Angela. And she's barely there anyway.
Hence
So
why she should just go around there to
just
Bravo.
go. Just go. Like,
Yeah, go
people,
around there to Bravo, Angela. Go play with Kenya and all of them,
I don't
child.
want to see her on Housewives either. I just don't want to see her on TV. Like, just get off. Like,
Well, she
I don't
got to
want
do something. What's she gonna do? Pastry ain't selling no more. Then bathe the suit selling. What else she got? Um,
don't she got her own spinoff called Just Angela? Don't she got that? Let her do that.
not just Angela. On that, it's gonna be just Angela. She gonna be the only bitch watching it.
You know what?
Yeah, listen.
Oh shit, that shit too funny to me.
On that note, y'all, we about to go on ahead and end this live because we done set up here gagged for an hour and 10 minutes. That's long enough. But what you got coming up though, Scott? You got anything coming up before the holidays?
Shit, to be honest, I ain't really got nothing coming up.
Yeah, me neither.
but because all of our panel shows are on hiatus, like Boys Night Out is on hiatus until the 7th, and the Whether You Like It or Not panel is on hiatus until we get a fucking announcement about Basketball Wives.
Right.
And let's see. That's about it. Me and Jamal don't have no interviews scheduled right now for the prelude, so we're kind of slow with that right now. We're trying to interview the rest of the come up girls, but it's hard, and I don't know why it's hard to get with those girls. I just don't know. And we're trying to see about interviewing some people from the circle. I know the next one that we had on the roster was Jewel, and I think we were going to do Cash De Niro. As well. I don't remember everybody, but I know those were two people we were talking about. But other than that, just regular videos, child. I ain't got nothing big coming up right now, child. It's the holidays and everything is slow, and I ain't really trying to film too much right now because it's the holidays. So that's just about it. Everything will get back popping once the new year starts.
Yeah, same here, you guys. I don't have much of nothing coming up either. Like I said, I'm gonna be leaving on Friday. I'm gonna be going to the third girl. I mean, while I'm gone, I am still gonna do my little regular reviews, but as far as anything special or whatever, nah, not really.
Yeah, it's pretty much like reviews and like guess for the mess if there's something to talk about. And I really don't even know about doing a roaster review next week because I don't know right now. Because it'll be next up on my channel anyway. So I don't know how that's gonna work. It just depends on what because Terrence is gonna be gone. And then I don't know if Josiah will be available right now. At this point, we'll figure it out as time goes on. But if neither one of them available, it's not gonna happen until the week after next.
But it'll be all right. Y'all got the reviews. Y'all can keep running up them reviews, child.
Right.
Like y'all been doing, apparently.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I'll be on Alex Salter's channel. I think Friday. I think Terrence ain't gonna be able to do it though, because he's gonna be on the road. But I'm gonna be popping in on Alex's panel again Friday.
Yeah,
So,
Alex
it's a
Salter.
Thursday. It's a Thursday. It's one of
It
them.
might be Thursday. I don't know. If I don't leave tomorrow, like that, I might come up there too. Yeah, we girl again. Well, yeah, because it's for Alex. That's my friend, so I got it.
Yeah, but we we be talked out about this show.
Yeah,
But we're gonna do it for Alex though. That's our boy.
of course.
It'd be fun if we had Aaron on a roster review.
It would. It
Fun.
would. It would be fun, child. Yeah, it'll be a kiki.
He's the antagonist. It'd be funny.
It'll be a real kiki. That'll be fun. I wouldn't mind it.
Oh shit! But that's it though for me. That's it. That's the only thing I really got is that because Boys Night Out is on hiatus until the 7th. Whether you like it or not, panel is on hiatus until probably the top of the year. Because at this point we talking about basketball wise. I don't know because I know Growing Up Hip Hop come on before they even come on. So I don't know if a panel discussion on Growing Up Hip Hop is enough for that. So that's all.
And on that note, you guys, we love you guys. We thank you so much for rocking with us and all of that. Y'all make sure to run up these numbers. Make sure to like up this live. Make sure to follow social media. Follow Scotty on his social media as well as his YouTube channel. I got the links in the description box, so it'll take y'all there. And with that, we're gonna holler at y'all later, girl. Now, when that is, I don't know. But be on the lookout.
Holidays.
Right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.